everybody. Let's see, I think it is, what is it? April 29th. I want to talk a few minutes about just gardening tips and tools and stuff like that. I want to show you I have this little lawn buggy. It's something that's real handy. Put all your tools in there, your trowels and diggers and stuff, gloves or whatever. And you can actually even put a thing of dirt in it. I've done that. That's got something for you to sit on. I always have little baskets. I've got baskets, but this is in the back. I'm here at my mom's. So I grow a lot of tomatoes, and these things are great. Garden twist ties, if you can find them, because you pull it out and it cuts off. And I have twine, jute twine, scissors. I always save my extra because you've already got it cut, and that saves you a few extra steps. I mean, I got this little trellis here for some peppers. Trying to see. Hold on for a minute. I have, like, this is real handy. You can use these for crafts, but I use it for gardening. A little tote. Put, markers in, scissors, seeds, whatever you need. I always reuse these. I've grown these tomatoes from seeds, so when you're buying plants, save the pots. I save these because I usually buy a lot at one time. I found this big one. I'm going to clean this up and use that one. So I planted some tomatoes today, and it's finally getting to that time. When I plant my tomatoes, I always stake them first, and that's a good thing to do. Now, I prefer cages. It's just easier on me, but sometimes if I can't get the cage, because this is like an old one, it's been up and everything, and it was kind of not going in the ground good, you can take a little stake, put it behind it, and tie it. I mean, I use this wire for everything. And then I tie them together. And I do all this right after I plant, because it's better to do that. You don't want to disturb the roots, and you don't want to have to be tying things up when your plants get big, especially tomatoes, because they'll get way above these cages, and they've fallen over, and if you touch them sometime they'll break and everything. So I've tied all mine together. I mean, you can use twine, which rots. I reuse this. I always, when I'm taking everything off for the end of the year, I leave what I've cut on the cages sometime. That's helpful. I know you can't probably see it, but I have an apron on, and that is good. I carry my water. I got my snips. You can do all sorts of little things like that. So that's one thing I want to talk about. I'm kind of getting tired because I've been planting tomatoes and pulling weeds. But that's one thing I found that helps. These garden buggies are great. You can put 2 or 3 bags of dirt, mulch, whatever. The side comes down. These are the best. I'm going to have to, and you need a good hose. This hose cranks up. I'm going to get me a better hose for this side of the house. I mean, all this stuff costs, and I try to save what I can on money. But I thought just those little tips might help you. I do the no-dig gardening, so I've got a big layer of mulch right here. And I did still have to pull out some weeds because Mama's cats get in here and dig. And then I couldn't get this because the red ants wound up in a bed, and luckily I only got one bite. I mean, being outside, you get bit. If you can have some bug spray, Benadryl around, that's good. Got a lot of work to do still, and I use everything I can for trellises. Found this old fence, and the tomatoes will wind up falling on that. So, I know I'm probably rambling a little bit, but I've been out here and it's hot. So, I hope this helps. It's just a few little tips. I think I had other things I wanted to say, and then now I can't remember. But I'm sure I'll make other videos. Don't forget to check the other videos. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and happy gardening.